Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I definitely want to get into Jungkook's love triangle. Those triangular moments. It's more of a love square actually. But it's three people who have gotten over an argument over their love of our boy Jungkook. I think it's really cute and fun. And I'm definitely really excited to talk about this. We also have Big Hit kind of confirming the name of the album's single, the title track. I'm very excited about this. So let's jump into the tea here. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now let's get into it. BTS and Jungkook, they fight all the time. This is normal because brothers and family fight all the time. And I think at this point in their life, no matter what happens, they probably would never forget each other. They've all impacted each other's lives so much. They're also like always literally right on top of each other. Just because obviously they're in vans and close spaces with each other. They probably even get on each other's nerves sometimes. And I mean all of this in a playful way, of course. They have gotten in serious arguments before, I'm sure, but a lot of the arguments are probably just like fun stuff. But during a recent interview in The Tonight Show, Jimmy actually asked about a photo that was all of BTS together celebrating Jungkook's graduation. I don't know how my boy in a pandemic, also being the most biggest star in the world right now, found time to study and graduate. Mystery, but he did it. He did it. And now if you want to go get your degree, you have no excuse. No excuse if you're fancy. But the graduation picture celebration was very cute. All the cuteness. They were all having lunch or dinner or whatever it was and they were celebrating. And Jungkook was dressed in his beautiful schoolboy uniform. And Jimmy wanted to ask in the old Jungkook school days and kind of get an idea of what Jungkook was like back in those days. Not just academically, of course, but also as a person. Jungkook replied that all the members had been there for him. I mean, of course. Suga quickly addressed the fact that he was the one who in fact raised Jungkook. But of course, this was not okay with my boy Jin. He was not happy about this. The Jinster, not happy. He was like, no, I can't have this. This is just untrue. Jin jumped in to say he was the one who raised the Jungkookster. The Mr. Come Be My Teacher was in fact the teacher. Interessante. It means interesting, but for fancy people. Taeyang then jumped in there and was like, absolutely not. You see why this is a love square. Taeyang was like, I cannot have this. This is like not right. And Taeyang added that Jungkook in fact could not live without Taeyang. Now we know that Jungkook can't live without Taeyang. But Taeyang, baby, this is about who raised him. Imagine having three handsome boys fight over you. I can't relate. I love the members' faces when this happened. Arms like, oh, not this again. And J-Hope is like, okay. Yeah, Jungkook loves everybody. Meanwhile, Jungkook is over there ignoring all of that and just answering the question. I think Jimmy noticed a little bit of a fight. He saw a little tension going on, I'm kidding. And he decided to continue and ask other questions. However, I do think this is super funny. Like, soup's funny. Because it seems like perhaps this was not the first time an argument like this happened. I think this is something maybe they have talked about enough. They argue who raised the maknae. They want to take credit for Jungkook's amazingness. I do think Bang PD is the one who should take credit. I am definitely glad that Jungkook is loved by everyone and that everyone wants to take credit, because unlike my parents, they don't want to take credit for raising me. I don't want to take credit for raising me. My parents be like, nah, you can take credit for yourself and don't call me mom in public. I love this. I wonder how much like countless advice people have given Jungkook over the years. We of course know that Jungkook is like really sensitive and he's been a kind person since like trainee days. I imagine that maybe he is not as sensitive as he used to be back in the trainee days. You definitely need tougher skin to deal with whatever K-pop idols deal with on the daily. But building up those calluses to your heart, it's not easy. You get a death threat the first time and you're probably like really scared and sad. But then now after like the 30th time, it's like, okay, you're gonna do it or what? Which mind you, I'm on the same boat as that. People get so angry at what they think I am talking about in the video. And they don't even watch the video. And then I get DM death threats from other people not even watching the video either, but just from reading the other people's tweets about me. Death threats from not even watching the video. So if I do die, you know what happened. But you definitely learn not to take these things too personally. You learn to kind of be a little bit stronger. And it definitely comes from having a good support system around you. In their case, they are their own support system. They support themselves constantly. For example, I think J-Hope is the one who constantly tries to get Jungkook not to be so hard on himself. I think Taeyang is the one who keeps Jungkook very humble and nice, just because Taeyang is so humble and nice. I think Jin has taught Jungkook not to care about what other people think and to not give up. Basically, I do think each member brings something to each other, even if I am wrong about what it is that they bring. I definitely wanted to see what some people were saying over on the tweets there. One person wrote, Jin and Taeyang during commercial break fighting over who raised Jungkook. Ah, this is true love right here. I want to join in on this fight too. Not because I've contributed anything to Jungkook, but I would just like to get touched by Jin and Taeyang. Nope, don't regret what came out of my mouth. Like, punch me. I'll seriously never wash that part of my face that I was punched in. But no matter what, Jungkook is an amazing human being. And it is, of course, to the 6 other amazing boys they have around each other. You can definitely hear their chemistry on stage together. And of course, when they make music with each other, their music is always in perfect harmony. Their new album, if you didn't know, is going to be called B, and it is going to be released very, very soon. It'll be released on November 20th. Honestly, I'm not ready. Likely a music video was going to be released the same time as the album. This is usually what happens. So a lot of us were definitely curious to hear what the name of the title track or the single was going to be. On October 30th, there was an encouraging quote that was released by BTS. This was a quote, I believe, that was taken from the 75th United Nations Assembly thing. And it was "Life Goes On." And this was a tweet, and in the tweet, it even mentions the kind of time and date of when the music video will come out and when the album will come out and all that jazz. So we armies better get ready to stream that. We almost have a month to prepare. We got this. But a lot of armies weren't sure if this tweet was just a tweet about the quote on the UN or if it was a quote that possibly could have represented something different, right? Now, a lot of people went with the latter and believed that the tweet was about something different, like a single. Obviously, it was just a theory at that time. And sometimes us armies are wrong, looking like a full-blown clown or a circus. I am often in that circus. But it seems like this time we were right. We can take our clown makeup off. During a recent press release, Big Hit announced, and they told Billboard that the new album releases a message of healing to the world, and even in the face of this new normality, life goes on. And I actually feel like this song might be in English. Do you think it's weird for me to think that? I think they said that they wouldn't do it in English though, but maybe they changed their mind? Like, if they saw the success of Dynamite, which was obviously very big here, it was played everywhere. But let's be honest here, I think one of the main reasons why it was played everywhere as opposed to their other Korean songs, which have also been a big hit, because TV and radio were okay with playing Dynamite because it was in English. But let's see what happens. I am very excited for a song called Life Goes On, and I think it's a really good title for a song, especially in these times, in Miss Rona times. I think it really shines a message that everything is going to be okay. It was literally like overnight before everyone's life just changed. I definitely wanted to hear what people were saying online. One person wrote, "Life Goes On coming to party alongside Dynamite on the charts." Ooh, a little Life Goes On plus Dynamite party. Let us have Life Goes On and Dynamite right next to each other. It would be awesome sauce. And I am definitely hoping as 2021 comes around, there will be more love and appreciation for each other and also Asian culture. Hopefully more opportunities within the industry for Asian people. Also, it was apparently announced that BTS will be performing at the American Music Awards. This is on the 22nd. So this is just 2 days after the music video. So BTS is going to be busy, of course. We will all be busy streaming. I will be 100% here to talk about what is going on, because we all know when BTS drops something, there's a little bit of drama that happens. But definitely more love. Let me know what you think and let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. As always, I do have a Patreon. If you want to go over there on my Patreon and kind of check out some of the exclusive content I have over there. Stuff that I can't necessarily post here, such as like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. They usually get taken down, copyright and all that stuff, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. So make sure you check it out if you're interested in that. Link is in the top of the description down below. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel and all that stuff. So make sure you go over there and check it out. I have a video over there explaining that. With that said, there are 2 videos that will appear on the screen at the end of this video. So click on one of those. See you over there. Bye.